Well, we're continuing our extensive coverage on the ongoing trash pileups right here in the capital city.
27 News has learned Lou McGinnis, the landlord for multiple apartment complexes, owes $4.7 million in taxes, and $3.2 million of that is delinquent. It comes as many apartments are still littered.
Last night, city manager Robert Pettis told 27 News there would be consequences if the owner of these apartment projects doesn't resolve it by Christmas Day. And 27 News reporter Jacob Kaufman, he's live here in studio with new information tonight. Jake?
Yeah, David, Rebecca, last night at City Council, the governing body had a lot to say about the reports that tenants are dealing with. And today I talked to one council member and he tells me that he wants to see some change going into 2025 so something like this never happens again. Trash continues to pile up across Topeka. The only difference, some tenants are now without a dumpster. With mounds of garbage now starting from the ground up, trash is being blown around the property. For some, the problem is getting worse before it gets better. Councilman Brett Kell says going into 2025, he would like to get initiatives like a landlord registry on the books.
So then we know who owns what properties, and we can contact them with a proper contact number right away when there are issues. When we do have tenants call the council or call the city, so we can get the problems fixed where it's not 2-3 weeks of an issue just like this sitting behind us.
Working for you, I reached out to Eucalyptus LLC, who owns these properties, to see when all the trash will be cleaned up. Without giving me an exact date, they say that new bins are being delivered nearly each day. In the meantime, they have staff putting trash into bags and hauling them off to the dump. While this is a small fix in the meantime, Councilman Kell says they need to do better.
Treat your tenants as if you were living here also. Don't act like they're just a number. They're just a rent check to you. Treat them as if you're living here and living in the same situation that they have to live in.
Now the city will have a follow-up inspection on the 27th, and if the property owner is still in violation, the city will then obtain warrants to remove the trash, and Eucalyptus will be charged for the expense. Working for you live in studio, Jacob Kaufman, 27 News.
Hundreds of Emporia workers are facing unemployment, but a few agencies are helping them land on their feet. Employees at Tyson and Holiday Resort lost their jobs earlier this month, and what you're seeing now are rapid response meetings. At the Clint Boyer Community Building at Emporia Fairgrounds, representatives from Kansas Works are stationed there, and they're helping these newly unemployed folks take the next step. And this includes education on things like unemployment insurance, severance pay, and ways to land their next job.
Lots of times at the center we look at what their transferable skills are. The great thing about the Emporia area is there are lots of employers that are interested in the transferable skills of both Holiday and Tyson employees. So we're really optimistic about the opportunity for them to come and become reemployed.
Tyson isn't officially closing the Emporia plant until February 14th.